Welcome back. Later this month, the Storytown radio show in Jonesborough is hosting a performance saluting those who have served in the armed forces. Salute to Veterans is coming up in 2 weeks on Memorial Day, featuring the stories of Jonesborough's servicemen and women. And here to share the details with us is Ann Mason. Ann, thank you for joining us. We're talking about a show on Memorial Day honoring veterans. It's got to be a very important topic for your players.
Absolutely. You know, every year we take an episode to thank and salute our local veterans. We have so many stories in our archives from people who served in the military from, World War II on, and it's a great way to share those stories and talk about those times. And also we have stories from military families who are doing their part here on the home front while their loved ones were overseas.
Sometimes it's a difficult thing for a veteran to talk about. Tell us about the story gathering process for you guys when it comes to this show and how that translates to the stage.
Yeah, well, some people who served really want to talk about it. They have things they want to share, and then others, it's very painful. And it takes a while for them to feel safe and comfortable sharing those stories, but sharing them and having people listen to them and be heard is very therapeutic. So we always try to embrace that aspect of it and make sure they feel appreciated for the sacrifices that they made.
You do have a special guest joining you for this show. Tell us about the band involved here.
Yeah, so we have the Jonesborough Novelty Band. Of course, they are a local favorite. They always do a selection of patriotic songs, so it's perfect for the show. And we also have a storytelling live teller, Milbra Birch, will be joining us as well. So people get a sneak peek at her set before she goes to the International Storytelling Center for the week. So it's going to be a chock full show, and it's going to be full of wonderful, meaningful stories. So we're really, really excited about it.
Any warning for parents? Are there any difficult topics in this show?
No, I mean, not to the point that you won't be able to have like a good, meaningful conversation with your kids. So, I would say it's definitely PG at the most. So, yeah.
All good.
Yeah.
And looking at the rest of the season, how many shows left are there for Storytown?
Oh, we've got just 6 shows left.
Six shows to go. So tell us about the deal that can get you into the door for all 6.
Yeah, so we are doing a half-season pass because we're halfway through our season. $45, which is still a deal because the shows are usually $10 each. $45 gets you to the rest of the 6 shows of the season. You get a seat cushion, and it guarantees that you have a seat because we've been pretty much selling out every show.
Very good. And of course, this upcoming show here is Memorial Day. Anything else that people should be on the lookout for in Jonesborough for the weekend there?
There is the town's doing a special program with McLeod Organics on that Monday to honor veterans. There's a ceremony from the courthouse with music. It's from like 10 to 2. There's food, and they're doing special free movies, but you have to reserve a seat at the Jackson Theater all weekend long. So, our show comes at the very end of the celebration, so it's just like the perfect kind of cap to that whole weekend of honoring our veterans.
For sure. A great culmination there, Ann. Thank you for joining us. And here are those details one more time. The Salute to Veterans Storytown radio show coming up on May 26th. That is Memorial Day at 7 p.m. And you can find it at the McKinney Center in Jonesborough. And don't forget about those half-season passes on sale the rest of the season. 6 shows for $45. Or you can just pay $10 and go to Salute to Veterans. You can buy online now at jonesborough.com/tickets, and we'll be right back.